joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. I'd stay in the garden with him, though the night around me is falling, but he bids me go through the voice of hope. His voice to me is calling, and he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own, and the joy we share as we...
Next song.
Heaven knows the devil's told everything on you is getting out of control. I see
Here, we'll be on this road for about 5 miles. I'm running my camera. Go ahead and pass me. I'll get some videos and pictures for you.
Okay. How far out is Oliver's from Jackson? Any idea?
I have no clue.
Okay.
I'd have to look at a map.
Yeah. I just didn't know because you seem to be a little more well-traveled than I am, so I figured I'd ask.
I'm just really good at looking at maps. That's all it is.
Yeah. Jewish people, 40 years, you know.
Yeah.
I'm good at looking at maps, but like figuring stuff out, like routes and stuff to take, yeah, I'm not so good.
All right, I'm going to turn my music back on.
Okay.
Already just the way she likes, and he'll leave the front porch light on, like he does every night. In his mind, she'll be home any day now. He can't see her leaving him behind. In his mind, she'll find her way back somehow. Some things never change. She's never.
Next song.
Old gray fence, 10CPRO, Martin's Creek. I'm almost home. Whitetail buck by a one-lane bridge, around the bend, up on the ridge. There's Thompson's barn, leaning just a little. Miss my restore, smell the barbecue, make you stop for gas when you don't need to. At least 20 miles to the nearest town. Hills and hollers all around. And that's me, yeah, that's me, right there in the middle. In the middle of what matters most, Father, Sons, and Holy Ghost. Open hearts and unlocked doors, way of life worth fighting for. If you're wondering where I'll be, take out a map of Tennessee, and you'll find me right there in the middle. Yeah, a wreck of wood stacked by the porch, black lap pup scratching at the door. Two little boys saying Daddy's back. Next thing I know, that's a wrestling match. And that's me, yeah man, that's me, right there in the middle of what matters most. Father, Sons, and Holy Ghost. Open hearts and unlocked doors, way of life worth fighting for. If you're wondering where I'll be, take out a map of Tennessee, and you'll find me right there in the middle. Woo. In the middle of nowhere, nowhere I'd rather be, with the good Lord up above me and His earth beneath my feet. In the middle of what matters most, Father, Sons, and Holy Ghost. Open hearts and unlocked doors, way of life worth fighting for. If you're wondering where I'll be, take out a map of Tennessee, and you'll find me right there in the middle. Woo.
Alrighty, go ahead and switch back. Our turn's coming up.
Okay, go ahead. This pipe is putting out so much damn heat.
Do you need a minute?
No, No, I mean, it's not going to change.
Okay.
No, that's why I have this peg out, and I put my foot up to help cool my calf off. But what I really need to do is, if you ever look at my pipe, it looks like half of it's like a shinier black than the other half.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some of that high exhaust temp paint
Oh, yeah.
and get like, the problem is I don't want to take the pipes off because they're a bitch to get on. So I've got to figure out a day where, and somewhere where I could do it, because I don't want to do it at the my storage unit. But basically I want to, when it's cold, put a bunch of like, the bags you get for shopping from Walmart,
Yep.
and just kind of shove it all behind it and all around, and just basically tape off everything but my pipes, and just spray the shit out of everything that I can on this side of it, top, bottom, and the outside, and do like 5 or 6 coats of it. Let it dry.
Huh. Yeah, have you seen that high temp paint that changes colors, that color shift shit? When it
No.
gets hot? They make this paint. There's a really cool video of this guy has like skulls painted on his pipes that only show up when his pipes are hot. It's really cool shit.
Yeah. I did. It's like hydro dipped or something.
Yeah, that shit's really cool. I would love to do that.
I want to get some color on my bike. So I was thinking about doing like some pinstriping. I found some stuff on eBay, and they kind of mock it up on like street glides, like what Triple H has.
Oh, yeah?
But the front frame is a totally different shape, right? So it's hard to imagine those designs on mine without actually seeing one. I asked the dude, I was like, hey, you got any? He was like, they're X by X size and this and this and that. And they're going to look just about the same. No, they're going to look different. But pinstriping, I don't know what I want to do, but I've looked at like checking into, a paint job, just a single color, like the blue on Doug's bike, Big Dog's bike.
Yep.
It's got a little bit of a purple tint to me on that. I want more of a cobalt blue. That's my favorite color. But for my bike, not counting the labor to pull the parts off, it's like $2 to $3 grand.
Yeah. Paint is expensive, man.
And what's labor and the cooking and then the clear color and just fuck. So that's why I was looking at maybe pinstriping. I checked into like wraps as well, like people do car wraps.
Yep.
And it's possible, but I'm looking still like $1,800 because wrapping on a car is far easier than wrapping on a bike because the bike has so many more curves than a car does. Like trying to wrap a tank is insanely difficult because the material doesn't flow properly. So you have to make like little pieces here, little pieces there, Even if I did half the paint or half the tank is wrapped to give it like a two-tone color, it's still like $1,800.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. The other thing I want to do is powder coat a lot of the chrome. A buddy of mine got one of those powder coaters from Harbor Freight, and he did a gloss black, but it's got kind of an orange feel to it.
Well, that's what all my red is powder coating that I had done when I bought the bike. I think I paid like $400 for all the, and that's just like we handed them the parts off the bike to a powder coat guy, and it cost like $400, and that's just the red stuff I have.
Fuck, that's expensive.
All my black and white powder coating is factory.
See, I want to try doing it, but again, I don't have a place to do the powder coating and then an oven to put it in,
Yeah.
So, I don't want to make a lot of huge changes to my bike, but the changes I want to do are easy if I had a place to do them myself. But because I don't, it turns it expensive, which makes me not do it.
Yeah. Well, you can always find something stupid like a cover or something, just a little panel that's one of the painted plastic bits, and start with that like as a test run. That's just a cheap spare part. That's like $50.
Well, it's not that. It's like I don't have any place to do it, right? Like powder coating. I need a space where I can hang it, spray it with a powder coat, oven to put it in to bake it. Like, I can't do that at my house. My parents, they're like, what the fuck are you, why do you have a bike over here? Versus, what are you doing with bike parts? Like, why is there an oven in my backyard,
Yeah.
I don't have that option.
You can always look into finding a paint shop that'll just let you rent their space for a day, for a couple hours.
Do places do that?
Oh yeah, if you find a paint shop that like isn't doing a lot of business, like they're kind of slow, be like, hey, I want to do this. I don't want the labor. I just want to rent your space to use your booth. And if you bring all your own equipment, I don't see why not. I don't see why somebody wouldn't take that $50, $100 or whatever it is, however long you need it.
Yeah, I'm looking at trying to find something to do in the like 500 range, and that's just not happening. Like, that's why I want to like do the powder coating myself, do the paint. The paint I'm going to have somebody do, but because I don't know anything about painting.
Look up Kevin Phelps, Felpo from the Feather River chapter. He used to be. He does all his own paint work, so he would know. I'll see if I'll tell him you want to talk about it and see if he'll talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a huge discount, because I don't even need like the whole thing painted. I want to do like if we could do like a two-tone with that, like I've seen this like a darker blue that fades into the black. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
It goes from like a good deep blue and gets darker and darker and darker, and then it's black, right?
Right.
Or just one color. Like it doesn't have to be the Harley brand or the expensive PCG, whatever it is. I'd like decent, good quality, but I don't need a candy blue. You know what I mean? I just, when I got this bike,
yeah,
the blue I wanted would have been an extra $500 a month in my payments to do it. And I said, fuck no, I'll paint it later.
Yeah, fuck, that tree looks nice.
Which tree?
Just that whole scape right there.
Oh, yeah.
I got a picture of it just now.
With the clouds above it and shit?
Yeah.
That's cool. Look off to the right, you see the trees all by themselves? Like.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
like a little island of a little oasis of trees.
That's cool.
Fuck, this is beautiful.
Yeah, I've never been on this road. I just Googled a little town in between here and there that was kind of off the beaten path, and that was the one we passed through where we turned to that stop sign.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll show you how I do some of this stuff. You can find great little roads like this. The problem is you can sometimes end up on dirt roads and shit. So be prepared to turn around and go home the other way and go the long way home if you're doing that.
Yeah, it happens. Part of the fun.
Like that shit. I ended up on something like that a while back, and I was trying to do that. I was like, oh shit. Actually, if you look behind my fender right now, I was trying to go to the lake, and I tried to find a back way around the lake because one of the roads was closed.
Yeah.
I ended up mudding this bike through a fucking field at one point because I couldn't turn around. When I went to turn around, I sunk in a big mud hole, down almost to the belt.
No shit.
I rode it out, though. I was like, yeah.
God, that would have sucked.
Yeah, it did.
Hey, does your trailer... Actually, you know what? Shit. That might not work. So I was thinking if we do like a camping trip or something,
yeah.
If you come out to my house to get my smoker, we could take it with us somewhere and hook it up to the generator for a couple hours and smoke, beef jerky or tri-tip or whatever.
Fuck yeah, that'd be awesome.
They have I found the company Pit Boss, that's where mine's from. Okay. They have a portable one that the legs fold down, and I think it's about $300. And I thought about getting it because it's way easier than using mine. It's a little bit smaller, but I mean, when you're camping, it's perfect.
That's cool.
But I don't go anywhere enough. Like, I started analyzing $300, and I was like, how often do I actually go out and do it and use it? You have to have electricity, right?
Yeah.
You know, so like for camping, like with when you have a generator and you're going camping to places where you don't have electricity, it would work. That would work, and you use it as a grill or as a smoker.
Yeah. Heaters and stuff take a lot of power, though. I don't know if my generator's strong enough for that.
Say that again?
I said stuff that produces heat, like air conditioning and heaters and furnaces and stuff, that stuff takes a lot of power.
So this thing, what it is it's an electronic motherboard that runs the temperature gauge and the auger. The only other thing that it uses electric for is initial startup to ignite the. It's got a metal rod that gets hot that ignites the wood pellets. After that, the wood pellets run on its own. You know, it catches fire, and then more wood pellets dump into the fire, so the fire eats those.
Oh, so the electronics just manage the heat. Okay.
So yeah, the initial heat run. So the electricity is running the electronics that do temperature control.
Yeah, that guy just flagged us to slow down. There's probably a cop over here.
Right. Which it does temperature control, and it runs the auger that feeds the pellets. It runs the fan the forced fan that basically feeds oxygen into the fire.
Okay.
And then the initial ignition rod, I guess, that heats up the pellets initially to cause them to catch fire to begin with.
Oh, okay.
So that's really the only electricity it uses. Everything else, all the heat it produces, that's strictly from fire being fed by the pellets.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, shit. If you may want to look into getting one for yourself. Use it at home and fill it up and tuck it into the trailer and take it with you, or the bed of your truck. Take it wherever you're going.
I don't know. And I don't cook stuff that takes a long time. I'm generally like flash 20 minutes. Anything more than that with cooking, I get bored and I burn shit.
Like hot dogs and burgers, super easy.
Yeah, pretty much that's me.
Yeah.
Like when I go camping, I pre-cook everything and I just throw like foil packs in the fire and shit.
Oh, nice. All right. Yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, then just a small little propane barbecue would be fine for you.
Oh yeah, I've got a stove and an oven in that trailer too. So.
Oh, fuck it. You don't need a barbecue then.
Yeah. So, and a lot of places that I've been, some of them have like fire grates, so you can just kind of grill over your campfire too.
Yeah, I have so the campsite every once in a while. Well, the last year or two, they said no fires because it's dry season.
Yeah.
So nothing that creates an ember. So I bought a propane fire pit that has lava rocks.
Oh, that's cool.
And it runs off of one of those 5-gallon propane tanks.
Yep.
At full blast, which is really high and hot. Yeah, that tank will last probably about 12 hours.
Oh wow, cool.
So I actually bought two, and because one was I bought it like on Monday for my camping trip, Saturday, or Friday, Saturday.
Yep.
And it was like, okay, it'll be there Thursday. So then Wednesday, I'm looking at the tracking, and it tells me there's a delay. It'll be there Saturday. Fuck. So I bought another one with express shipping, and I was going to return the first one. They both arrived Thursday.
Fuck, this is a perfect straightaway to just rip it open for a minute.
Right.
After this car goes, I'm gonna hit it.
All right. So yeah, I sold the first one down the that's a T right there.
Highway.
The road ends. You may not want to hit it.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, that's this highway. I probably shouldn't just rip up to the highway.
Yeah. So anyways, I sold the first one that we used to Monkey because he was up there camping with us.
Cool.
I was like, yeah, fuck, dude, I got two of these. He's like, you want to sell one? I'm like, hell yeah. So he gave me $60 is what it cost, and it was his. He took it home. I didn't have to worry about it.
Cool.
So where are we?
Huh? That's highway. This is Highway 70. We drove here on the way earlier. This is how we got up to Warville earlier.
Oh, okay.
We'll be in Marysville in about 20 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's already 2:30. So.
Cool. Weather is perfect too. I've got 73 degrees on my my temperature gauge. Can you still hear me?
You got to speak up just a little bit.
I've got 73 degrees on the temperature.
Oh, the outside?
Yeah.
It feels great.
I know, it's fucking cool and chilly. It's not super sunny.
Right? This is a fucking perfect day for a ride. Hell yeah.
This, or maybe a little bit more sun, is what it was like in San Diego when I was living down there.
Yep.
Oh, I loved it. I love this weather.
This is fucking great.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, I'm gonna crank my music back up.
Okay.
Next song. Next song. Next song. Cancel.